Hey friends, Power Guy Rob Phoenix here. Hope you're all doing well. Um, it is Thursday, June 27th. Excuse me. Um, it's still pretty early. It's 9:30 a.m. I took the day off from work. There's some technological infrastructure issues at our agency, so I just took the day off. I can't do my job without technology. Weird, isn't it? We're so dependent. Like in some ways, we want to modernize and stop using paper um, to help save the planet, just go more electronic. But then something happens. It was literally just like a power blip, it happened so quick that I didn't even realize that the lights flickered on and off or off and on. Shut us down. This is day two. So without that technology, we can't do our jobs. It's like we got to find a happy balance between nature and technology, I guess. But anyway, that's kind of what I have going on here. I'm in this beautiful natural surroundings. Instead of doing my job, I just came out here. We had a storm last night, which was really nice. It was one of them thunder and lightning storms, torrential downpour, but the ground really needed it. Uh, and we rarely get thunder and lightning. So when we do, it's kind of cool. So I can appreciate a good thunderstorm. So that's kind of what I fell asleep to last night. And I woke up this morning. There were a bunch of limbs down in the yard. I cleaned all that up. Just a normal like thunderstorm mess. So I got that all taken care of, all cleaned up, and then it just feels so lush and green and alive out here today. I think after that refreshing storm, the lightning cleared away the humidity. That electrical charged air just cleared away the humidity, so it feels real fresh and like clean and clear. I can't explain it. Beautiful day, perfect day, loving it. So I went out into the vegetable garden this morning. It's going crazy. It's nuts. Last night I got some lettuce out of there for dinner. We made salads. I think it's great big salads. But I also found a zucchini. It had broken off the vine, but it was like this. It was huge. So I took that into the house. This morning I went out and I just got some more lettuce. Look at these lettuce leaves. Um, they're enormous. So I'll clean this off and we're going to make grill some chicken and make wraps for dinner. Chicken, we'll use some lettuce, tomatoes. We don't have any tomatoes coming out of the garden yet. They're starting to grow, but until then we're still getting them from the market. But just a nice summer dinner, healthy chicken wraps. Um, so that's that. So it's a waning moon. The full moon was a couple days ago. Well, about a week ago. So we're in the waning moon. So now is a good time for like cleaning stuff up. Now that we're past that sort of like cookout and party season at our house, like June is such a busy month, and I get so far behind on any other additional projects I'm working on just because we have so much going on in our family in June. Um, and it's strange because it always feels like once June is over, like the best part of summer is over. Um, some people, and I guess I do this too, like June is the Friday of summer. July is the Saturday and August is the Sunday of summer. And July here in South Central Pennsylvania, it's very hot and we get a lot of rain. So you start to see this stuff, even though we're getting the rain, it's starting to burn off. The grass is getting brown. It's already kind of doing that. The hostas are already going to flower. So pretty soon it's not going to look as nice out here. That's okay. May and June really are the best months, at least here in this part of Pennsylvania. But that's okay because now it's time to, June is like about over. July comes. If that's the Saturday of summer, Saturday is the day I get my chores done. um, so Saturday or July will be a good month to finish up some of the projects that I've been working on. Um, that's really it. So anyway, not sure where I was going with that, but one thing I want to say is 2 nights ago, I was getting something out of a closet in my office upstairs, and there was some sort of glass vase or dish in the closet, and I dropped it and it shattered all over the floor. Well, I thought I had it all cleaned up. Well, yesterday morning, when I got out of bed, I was going down. I had to go into my office for something, and I stepped up on a piece of glass. I didn't have any shoes or socks on, and a piece of glass went up inside like the bottom of my foot. So there is actually a powwow charm for that. So the idea is that it's it's really for splinters or thorns. But I figured this was a splinter, just glass. Uh, so you put your hand over the area where the splinter is, and the focus of this one is the tip of your middle finger, and you're just gonna do a couple counterclockwise spirals. But every time you make a full rotation, you touch where the splinter is. And the verbal is Christ was of a virgin born, and crowned was he with a crown of thorns. He did neither swell nor rebel, and I hope this never will. So Christ was of a virgin born, and crowned was he with a crown of thorns. He did neither swell nor rebel, and I hope this never will. And then in the name of God, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. So I did that just a couple times, and then I had to get a tweezer and pull this shard of glass out. It was pretty big. It was a pretty long, thick piece of glass. So anyway, I still kind of a little bit of a sore spot today, but it doesn't look like it's infected. It's not swollen or red or anything like that. Just a little bit sore. Yeah, it was just an opportunity to. Now that's one of the easier terms to remember because it rhymes. A lot of them don't rhyme, and that's okay. Maybe in like original German, it rhymed, but it doesn't. Most of them don't rhyme. So, but this is one that does, so it's easy to remember. Um, so simple charm, but you're still gonna have to do the work too. You got to pull it out with a tweezer. Um, so yeah, that's that. But I guess if I have any advice, it's check your gardens because now's the time to start pulling stuff out. Um, and plus, we're in the waning moon, so it's a good time for harvesting. If you have, like, we have a couple things that are going to seed that I'm going to start cutting back. We have some grasses that, like ornamental grasses that are starting to brown, so I might start cutting some of those back a little bit. I noticed when I was picking up all the limbs that we have some ivy getting a little out of control over in one of the flower beds over there. So I think I'm going to tear that out. You don't want that taken over. Um, anyway, there's always work to do, always. So even though I can't do my technologically based job of accounting, it just affords me another day to do my agriculturally based lifestyle of gardening. uh, that's it. So hope everyone's doing well. Enjoy this beautiful day. Hope you're having a great summer. God bless you guys. Love you. And we'll talk again soon.